didn't believe him when he said it at first. But I've been through everything and he's right. We never paid the rent in September.
So we've got to find 200 quid, like yesterday.
Well, we can pay it, can't we, Pete?
Well, we could at a pinch.
Oh, no. Look, you paid in December and you've got a baby on the way. I'm not having that. I just wish I hadn't been so stupid.
Well, you had other things on your mind back in September besides paying rent.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kath. I really should have thought of it.
Maybe you had other things on your mind as well.
Like what?
How should I know?
Is this the boys' dressing room?
You're all in together, Mr. Turner. No modesty here.
Really? Good Lord.
Look, we do a deal with Tate. Just tell him we'll pay it off instalments. Won't take long.
I don't think Frank Tate is open to deals somehow. No, I'll find a way of paying it as quick as I can. You won't get rid of us without a fight.
I'm sorry to intrude on your conversation. I couldn't help overhearing. But are you having a bit of trouble with Tate?
Yeah, he wants to terminate our lease.
Sure not.
Apparently he's got plans for the land.
What plans?
Well, he wouldn't tell me, would he? I mean, I'm only the tenant.
You better watch it. It's probably after you as well.
Oh, no, I very much doubt that. Still, I wonder if you mind keeping an eye on those things for me. I've forgotten something. It's an appointment. It is rather urgent.
Come here, look. Hey? Look. There's something in it. It's not a mink, though. Oh, yeah, it looks like a water rat. Ah, I'll have to let it go. Come on, there's no point in wasting our time with water rats. We want mink, don't we? Hey! Over here! Wow! Look at this! Wow! Well, go on then. It's all yours. As long as you can kill it. Well, how do we do that? Why, you could go it by the back of the neck and sling it down. That, but they bite. Or you could stick it in a bag and chloroform it. But we haven't got any. Then you're just gonna have to shoot it. I know, that'd make a bit of a mess, wouldn't it? And we ain't got a gun. Well, the only solution is to jump on it. Mark?
So your old man said the fur ain't worth anything then?
Nah, the weather's too warm in Britain. What does he know anyway? Look, it's true, people have tried mink farming, but it just doesn't work.
So, what can you do with mink?
Not a lot. They're just vermin. Joe wants to get rid of them. Well, Joe can kill him himself, can't he? I'm not doing his dirty work for him. Come on, Gaz. No, hang on, Gaz, just... Oh, come on, lads, what am I going to do with all this? Gaz!
You're mad, you know.
You may think it's funny, Jack Sugden, but some of us round here need our privacy.
You don't think a few nails are going to keep Ma out, do you?
Well, if this doesn't work, I'll just have to nail her down.
Look at this. 12,000 they want for doing up the stables. I mean, they're only horses.
They'll be good horses.
Then you have a look at it. And what are you playing at?
Nothing.
Exactly. Your holiday work that's worrying you?
Holiday work?
Well, whatever you call it, you know what I mean. Haven't you finished it?
I didn't have much to do.
I thought you had some project or other you had to do.
No.
Thought that was why you hadn't gone back for the start of the term. Thought maybe the work was getting too hard for you.
No.
Seems a pity to give it up at this stage, now the end's in sight.
Who said I was giving up?
Nobody said anything. That's the problem. Just an impression I'm getting.
What's she doing to Kathy Merrick?
Don't change the subject.
Kathy told me you seem to want her off your land.
That, I'm afraid, is none of your business, Zoe. Your university course, on the other hand, is my business.
Frank, visitor.
Oh. Who is it?
Oh, looks like that chap, Alan What's-it.
Turner?
Yeah.
What the devil does he want? We'll continue our little chat some other time.
I wish you'd talk to him properly. It's not daft. He knows there's something wrong. I know what he'll say. He'll harp on about Mother's last wish or something.
Was it?
What?
Her last wish?
Well, sort of. She was very proud of me.
Oh, so's your father.
I know.
I wish you'd change your mind.
Oh, I will. When farmers like Joe Sugden change their attitude.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, you seem to have settled in very nicely.
Yes.
And I gather you met one or two of the village.
Yes.
Kathy Merrick is a decent sort of girl. I gather you've had a few problems with her.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, she's just a tin pot little outfit.
Mrs. Merrick's. I was rather impressed by her determination, as a matter of fact.
Well, were you?
Yes, I admire a bit of enterprise.
Well, yes, quite. And she's trying very hard. She's not in my league, of course, but she's doing quite well.
And what's your league, Mr. Turner? Strikes me you're both in the same sort of boat, really.
Kathy Merrick and I? Oh, good heavens, no. No, I'm afraid she's very small fry. I deal in another end of the market altogether.
Mr. Turner, if you've come here to discuss your tenancy agreement, I suggest we stop beating about the bush and get on with it.
Hiya.
Oh, what, lad? What are you off to then?
Well, I'm just coming down to the fish farm.
Hey, even Alan Turner gives you Saturday afternoon off. Look, do you want to go somewhere? Fishing, hey?
Nah, I can't, not today. Look, I was just bringing these down for you. You did say that you were having trouble with the mink up at the farm, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but that's Turner's problem, not mine.
Well, I thought I was doing you a favour.
Oh, I'm sorry, lad. That's very kind of you.
Do you know where wild mink come from? Well, look, they escaped from mink farms because during the 60s, people thought there was a lot of money to be made in them.
Where did you learn all this from?
Joe told me.
Oh.
Well, look, do you want the traps? Because, I mean, I've carried them all the way down from the farm.
I suppose they're Joe's too, are they?
Yeah, but he says I could lend them to you.
Yeah, well, the mink can eat all the fish they like, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't want anything that Joe Sugden's.
Oh, Dad.
You're wondering at bottom if I'm going to renew your lease.
No, not at all. I have every right to the land. It's only the rent that's negotiable.
And likely I'll be putting it up. I may as well warn you.
In 2 years, at the proper time. If it's unreasonable, I shall appeal.
Think you'll win, do you?
I hope it won't come to a fight. But if it does, I have several weapons on my side.
Such as?
Oh, my previous record, for a start. I know this estate like the back of my hand.
Oh, you know about the previous mismanagement, then? The destruction of woodlands, for example.
That was Joe Sugden's idea. I fought him on that one. If you're going to denounce a previous management, you should get your facts straight.
I've looked through all the records, and I can't say that I was impressed by NY's performance.
Oh, really? So what's your master plan for this estate?
All in good time.
I warn you, it's difficult to make money here. Joe and I worked ourselves to a frazzle.
Yes, but maybe I'm not so hidebound by your old-fashioned ideas. You might be in for a surprise.
Can somebody please tell me where Seth Armstrong is?
Where do you think?
Says he's got gastroenteritis now.
Rubbish. He's got stage fright, no more and no less.
Hey, boss. Come on. Could you come here a moment, please?
Right. Who is this man who gasps and looks so pale?
It is a lunatic, I fear. What? When? Who? Oh, give it here, Theo.
Who eats live flies and spiders for his very blood.
You see, you know it. You know it all. I don't know why you jacked the part in.
I don't know why either, Nick. He seemed so keen at first.
Well, yeah, I was at first, but I don't know. Just didn't feel like the time.
Hey, well, how about having the part back again then?
Pete, what do you think?
Yeah.
Our word perfect.
Well, I don't know. Well, I suppose so, as long as Lynn don't mind.
Hey, why should she?
Well, I do get to kiss the leading lady.
Why should I mind? You do what you want.
Well, all right, then. Thanks.
I better tell Dolly, get her to alter costume again.
Brilliant, great.
Oh!
What's
Oh, blue bottles, look! Are they dead?
Oh, yeah.
I feel sick.
Them little beauties, look what I've got here for you.
What are you doing?
Don't tell anybody you saw this, Peter. It's not worth it, mate. There we go. Into there. Aha, mum's the word. Shh.
you down the hall for this play.
Yeah, I'll go in a bit. Are you going?
Fear. We're having dinner with some of Kim's horsey friends.
What's all this?
Needs, plans. I've been checking up on some of my tenants.
Well, this is Kathy Merrick's bit, isn't it?
I dare say. I met her yesterday, looked over her little outfit.
What do you think of her?
She's a nice enough lass.
Yeah, she's making a good go of things.
Couple of fields and half a dozen sheep. Do me a favour. She hasn't been going a year and she's already in debt.
Is she?
Skip the rent, Michaelmas. Pretend she knows nothing about it.
Well, what is it? A few £100? You could write that off without blinking.
Write it off? Why should I?
I don't know. Her husband died last year. I should think you could overlook it in the circumstances.
You what? I'm not a charity. I'm not helping wide-eyed young girls manage their affairs.
She knows a damn sight more about sheep rearing than you ever will.
True enough. But I'm not crying. There's no future in sheep.
Oh, I see. So if you lean on her, you'll be doing her a favour, will you?
Aye. Happen I will.
Howdy. Got time to stop off for a drink on the way. Meet the locals.
Do you think this tie goes with this shirt?
I don't know. Is that a stain?
It's like swatting flies to you, isn't it?
What was that about?
You'll come down later on, though.
Oh, I don't know if I can face it.
Oh, go on, it'll be a laugh.
I thought Amos was in deadly earnest.
Well, he might be, but I don't think anyone else is. And I've got one or two jokes up my sleeve any road.
Poor Amos. Oh, no.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Of course there is. It's me.
Me, who?
Oh, stop it, Jack.
Can it be my darling mother calling me? Where are you? Speak to me!
Don't be so idiotic, Jack. Open this door.
I can't, it's stuck.
What?
Hey, look, I'll be round in a minute, Mark. No, I've got a better idea. Go indoors and I'll give you a ring.
Blimey. Hello, you live next door.
That's the problem.
A lot of damn nonsense.
What?
A lot of damn nonsense, this!
You're not first person to be taken this way. Lawrence Oliver were always afflicted with first-night nerves, and he's a peer at Rome.
He's dead and all.
For goodness sake, Seth. Now, I'm going to break my sacred rule and buy you a brandy. That should cheer you up, surely to goodness. Now, this is for medicinal purposes only, so I want you to drink it slow-like. I don't want my Dracula drunk on top of everything else.
Couldn't touch it, Amos.
I never thought I'd see you turn down good liquor, Seth.
Neither did I. But you see, I told you I was poorly. You wouldn't listen, you didn't believe me.
And I still don't. I keep telling you it's nerves. We're all suffering from them. But it takes us all in different ways. You've got butterflies and well, I'm winding up to violence. Now get that brandy down you before I commit a felony.
Oh.
He'd do anything to draw attention to himself, that man. Oh, you going to have another one?
I shouldn't really, Alan. Thank you.
Actually, I did want to talk to you. It was about Frank Tate.
I've just been down to the hall, looking for you.
Oh,
Well, would you like a drink?
no thanks.
I'd be very much obliged if you'd get Seth for me. Out of you know where.
Oh, good grief.
Well, I can't leave this bar unattended.
Well, where's Henry?
Well, since he'll be on duty by himself all evening, he's out back having his tea.
I wish you wouldn't keep running away from me.
I'm not. I've got to get back to the hall.
Well, I'll come back with you in a sec.
No, thank you, Chris.
Look, it's legitimate. Amos has roped me in to do the curtains. You ain't me, don't you?
If you must know, it's not you, it's your father.
No.
He reminded me that I owe him some rent.
Yeah, Zoe told me all about it.
So, until I've sorted it out with the father, I don't really want to go hobnobbing with the son.
Well, it's what my father said that I want to talk to you about. It came as a complete surprise.
I was pretty shocked as well.
So what about a meal after the show?
Kathy, Mr. Tate, time you were down at Village Hall.
Right, Amos.
Well?
It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Yes. Well, it's the best I can do. We'd better do something to your face, I suppose. Though it seems a shame to spoil your lovely complexion with this muck. What do you do to it normally?
Nothing much.
Just lucky, eh? Pete's always been soft on blondes, of course. But you know that, don't you? And now keep still. I don't want to smudge it. Surprised he went for you, though. I thought you'd be a bit skinny for him. Well, up top anyway. He usually likes a good handful. He's very pleased now I'm putting on so much weight.
I'm glad you know. I thought you did.
Of course I did. I'm not daft.
I'm not sorry, you know.
Didn't think you were. You wouldn't have done it otherwise.
Well, it can't be much of a marriage anyway. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got involved with me in the first place.
Don't give me that old cliche. Pete and I have got a really good relationship. We've been through a lot together.
Well, why didn't you talk to him about him and me then?
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Well, I wouldn't give you the satisfaction.
Do you need any help?
I can't do any more to her. You better finish her off.
Seth! You got your tea?
I'll be very brave, man.
I will just set lines in right order, Seth. That's all I'm asking, and don't bump into the furniture.
Has anyone seen my flies?
Ask a silly question, Eric.
The prop ones, Alan. No one's having to eat.
There you go, boy. Don't panic. Oh, Alan.
Amos, it's packed to the doors out there, the local press and everything. You've done us proud. Well done.
It's no good. I'll have to go.
All right.
Give me strength.
Dead as a dodo.
Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Can I,
Run, Lucy, run! Will you not come to my friend? Oh.
I have the maid, but I do not have the mistress.
Dad's forgotten his phone. I couldn't stop myself, Love.
Sticking here, yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
Your mistress is out. I will gain entry
Pete.
to her inner chamber.
Lynn knows.
Do not fail me.
What?
She knows. She told me while she was doing the makeup tonight. She must have known for ages.
To a greater jewel. The dawn is approaching.
What did she say?
Soon I must be gone.
Nothing much. She didn't scream or anything.
I knew it. I just knew it. Peter, that's our cue. Peter, what? Where are we?
I must flee. It's not yet time for us to meet.
I mean what I said about dinner afterwards.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. Look, if you won't even accept dinner from me, I don't think I've much of a chance trying to give you anything else.
Like what?
The back rent you owe Dad.
Oh, no.
Why not?
No.
Or I could lend it to you on a proper business footing. But you can even pay me interest if you like.
I couldn't. But thanks again, I think.
I'm sorry my father seems to have thrown a wall up between us.
It isn't that. It's just...
I know. I'm glad you took my advice about the play.
Thanks.
Then come, my little dears. Let me have thy blood.
I'll get you for this, Nick Bates.
How's it going?
All right.
Seth found his teeth yet?
I don't know.
I can't think why Amos cast him. I really can't.
What can I say?
Eh?
I'm sorry.
What about?
You know, don't you?
No what?
You stop making it difficult for me. Rachel told me.
Rachel told you what?
Will you stop repeating everything I say? Stop being so nice.
It's better than being nasty, isn't it?
Look. I knew you'd find out in the end. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know why it happened. Just did. It was crazy. It was wrong. I shouldn't have done it. Look, I never stopped loving you, you know. I do love you. I never stopped.
Another half, please.
Not watching the play, then?
Oh, I make the last hour. But I doubt the leading man will.
I thought Seth was looking a bit down in the mouth.
Yeah. That's probably because he left these in the gents.
Help! Save me from these devil's fans! Help!
Hell's bells!
Back, foul fiend! Back, foul fiend!
The sunlight is upon me! The coffin! Get in the coffin!
Tell me, what am I to do?
Take this stake and drive it through his heart.
God, grant me strength! Come, my dearest Lucy. The danger is past. God grant you long life to live in peace forevermore.
Never again. Never again.
Oh, it was wonderful, Amos. They loved it. Left in all the right places.
Yes, and some of the wrong ones, too.
Dracula is not a comedy, it's a tragedy.
And it was. Believe me, it was.
Hey, Amos, I really think we could take another call, you know. Just listen to him out there.
Aye, all right. Somebody get Seth out of that coffin to take a bow. Has he gone to sleep or what?
Seth? You all right? Seth? He isn't asleep, Amos. I think he's passed out.
What?